Octopus was published in 2021 by inn. It was designed by Naotaka Shimamoto and illustrated by Yoshiaki Tomioka. 1 to 5 players race to collect the most valuable set of treasures to stack on their ships. The seas won't be calm though. Players flick treasures toward their ship. If the treasure hits the ship, you may stack the item on your ship. Any items knocked off stay where they are. If you wish to move to a different location, flick the anchor that's otherwise always attached to your ship's side. Move your ship so that it's touching one side of the anchor at the new location. The beat timer moves forward each time, and the octopus is just waiting to strike. It may even knock treasures off of your ship. To break it down, move your ship into position, flick unique treasures toward your ship to collect, and attack fellow captains with the octopus to be the one who stands above them all. That's Crash Octopus. Our games of Crash Octopus, including setup and takedown, have taken around 30 minutes. Because times vary, save as much as 40 minutes for this game. Even so, you can easily play this on a weeknight. Because this is a dexterity game with a bit of a timer, extra players add a lot of chaos, especially since there might not be a ton of room at your table with 5 people. Add the mini expansion with the second octopus and things can be pure chaos. Then again, you can adjust the main area thanks to the string and even move around the table if possible. The area needed is 3 feet by 3 feet. As the main area is usually circle shaped, a round dining table works best, but a square is fine. You could also play on the floor as long as it's not carpeted. A 5-year-old could understand the rules, but as with many flicking games, they may struggle to control their strength and/or aim. Add the stacking and weighing your choices in an ever-changing state, and this might be better for 7 or 8-year-old gamers. In our 4th game of Crash Octopus, our friend Dave joined us. He was our guest, but we sure didn't go easy on him. We, many times, betrayed each other in every way possible. We were trying to destroy one another with the octopus, stealing treasure that others needed. In other words, it was a lot of fun. Dad looked like he was gonna win, but someone knocked all of his treasures off right at the end. Mom and Dave ended up tying. Even the tiebreakers did not settle things. Crash Octopus's rulebook is fantastic. It is quite easy to read and explain to players, has many examples, and an FAQ. The components are incredibly cute and are made out of colorful solid wood, like a Habba game. As a whole, the game is simple to teach, learn, and play. The box is small enough to throw into your backpack, meaning you can introduce it at school or work fairly easy. Although there aren't many decisions, flick your anchor or a treasure, you may have multiple options depending on the game state. The treasure you have affects things, as does the proximity, because you can't flick the nearest treasure, only the second nearest one. There's also that timer, because the octopus die triggers on certain beats. I like this a lot, and it keeps the game from just being entirely random. With that said, the setup is random, how and if the octopus activates is random, and then there's the chaos. You could dominate the entire game and lose it all in the final turn. If you or your family/gaming group do not enjoy this sort of thing, you may want to avoid this. Thankfully, the game is quick and silly fun. It only takes a little longer to play than King of Tokyo, and although there's more work to take down than set up, the game goes from shelf to table to back to shelf in a half hour. If you have bad luck, you'll get them next time. Maybe. The flicking mechanism fits this theme perfectly. The treasure fell off a big ship, and now the current and waves are making them move every which way. Also, the octopus isn't a statue. It's going to be moving around too. A lot. It's not against hitting a boat or two. This game has a ton of replay value. I don't see it listed yet to purchase in stores, so I can't comment yet on whether I think it's perfectly priced for families. I can say that this is something that, if it fits your style, could hit the table often. Crash Octopus is a dexterity game with flicking, chaos, and lots of weighing priorities. When I first saw the Kickstarter video for this game, I immediately fell in love with it. It can make really good and unique games, and some people we trust who were able to see advanced copies immediately reached out to us. You're going to love it. Is it perfect? Absolutely not. It can be frustrating, and it can heavily favor someone depending on starting randomness. Even so, this is why I love board games. This couldn't be duplicated in a video game. Crash Octopus is just friends and family sitting around a table having a good time. More of this, please.